Hi, I'm your host, Viveca, and you are listening to the River District Podcast. I am the Community Development Coordinator for the City of Owen Sound and the River District, and I am sitting here with my special guest, Linda Vallee from Kokoro Salt Cave, but so much more.
So much more.
Linda, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for having me. This was fun.
Thanks for coming.
Mm-hmm.
We're here in our studios at CTRE, the Old Bank Studios, and Linda is kind of flabbergasted by the setup, but I get it because it's pretty great.
It's a lot better than the Facebook Live setup I have at home with just a ring light. This is amazing. So thanks for having me.
No problem whatsoever. We're happy to have you here. And honestly, we are taking advantage of this amazing space. And there's nothing wrong with your Facebook Lives. They're fantastic.
I know. But come on.
So tell us, Kokoro, all things spirituality and all those things.
What is Kokoro?
So it's Kokoro.
Kokoro. Oh, I say it Kokoro, but I'm French, so I mispronounce words all the time.
Same here.
I put the accent on the wrong syllable in English. What is Kokoro? So you get it. You come home, you have to cook supper, you go back to work. It's like a never ending. You have to do groceries, you have to clean your house, you have to take care of your kids, you bring them to soccer, you bring them to baseball, you bring them to hockey.
I'm exhausted just hearing
right?
you talk.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you're exhausted. And going through life, you don't have time to go inward, to go and find out who you are, what you love to do. Who are you other than, a mom, a husband, a dad, a worker, an employee, a boss, a whatever? Who are you? And at Kokoro, that's what we give you. We give you time to find out who you are. We give you time to rest and relax and come back to center and realign and get grounded again. We have services for everybody that allows them to take a breath.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And we all definitely need to take a breath now and again every day.
Every day. I mean, you come into Kokoro every day, but every day. And it's allowing you, when you fill your cup, you always have more to give. But when you don't fill your cup, you're running on empty. It's hard to keep on going and keep on going. And that's what Kokoro is all about. We basically give you time to fill your cup. So our many services include like the Salt Cave you mentioned. That's one of our services. If you haven't seen the Salt Cave, just come in for a tour. Just ask to come and see it. If there's nobody in it, we'll tell you. We'll bring you into the Salt Cave.
Yeah, the lighting in it is so soft and I just love it. I don't even have words to describe it. It's just so warm and oof.
It's an amazing room. It's filled with Himalayan salt. There's this orange cozy glow that just walking into the room, you're just like, this feels like a hug. Like you're just like, oh. And you sit there for an hour in a zero gravity chair, just relaxing. And it just allows you to just kind of zen out and find that hour to yourself. So that's our Salt Cave, right? And it's an amazing room. And we also have a lot of events in there that I will touch on later after I go through all our services. Yeah. It's really cool. But we also have sensory deprivation, float therapy. Float therapy has been around for a long time.
A really long time.
Yeah. But it's just kind of getting popular now. People are kind of getting into this, what's going on? And so floating is... it's a big cabin. There's pods too, but we have cabins and they're like 8x5 by 7. They're tall, they're big. And there's only about 11 inches of water that has 1,100 pounds of Epsom salt dissolved in that water. So you float.
So don't drink the water.
Do not. No, it's gross.
So as an example, then, if you happen to know the data, what is it like the ocean? Like the standard ocean in comparison?
The ocean, I don't. So the specific gravity is how we measure how dense it is, right? And the specific gravity of salt, like the most salt that you can get in water is about 1.3 specific gravity. After that, the salt won't dissolve anymore in the water. Okay. We keep it around 1.28, 1.25 to 1.28. So we're really close because we can't go any higher because it'll crystallize.
You will be swimming in salt.
It's the Dead Sea is getting close. The Dead Sea is getting to that point of it like hovering around the same. But the Dead Sea is another sea. So it's more than the ocean. Okay. Similar to the Dead Sea. In terms of buoyancy. And so you float. You absolutely. You will float. Absolutely. Which is really cool experience because when you get in there, so you have to, there's a whole process to going in there first because you got to shower and then you get in there and you close your door and it's a light proof, it's soundproof, and it's warm to skin temperature. It's not hot, it's warm. And when you lay down and you let go, you don't know where your body ends and the water begins. Like you don't, you let it go. You have no idea what's happening. It's really, really cool. Your body is given time to heal, is the way I look at it. Your body and your mind is given time to heal because we are so used to the external stimulation of go, 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 go. And here there's nothing. You don't know if your eyes are open or closed. Like you can't, there's no difference, right?
It's just pitch black.
Pitch black.
Okay.
You can turn a light on for those that are scared.
Because ghosts.
You could, right.
Sure. Monsters.
Ghosts. Yes, exactly.
The water monsters that you guys release now and again.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But you can leave a light on. You can ask us to leave the music on, right? Because being alone with your thoughts for an hour can seem very, 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 I get it. I get that, right? So you can kind of, but the more you float, the more you fall in love with it. Like it is absolutely amazing. And it's just such a therapy that just allows you to like really go within and you get clarity on everything in your life. Like we've had people come out there and they're like, we were working on a big project at work and I just like, boom, 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 saw it all align. We have people that go into our float lounge after and they journal because they just had so many things happen. Like, oh my God, I need to like journal this to write it all down so I don't forget. Right? Like it's amazing. Floating is amazing. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, my salt cave is amazing too, but I love like floating is just amazing.
Yeah, you're clearly very passionate.
I'm very passionate about
if
floating.
You can't tell from the cameras, if you're just listening online, there's so much passion and an endearment about the whole experience that I'm going to go float because I can't not at this point.
You have to try it. You have to try it because it's such an amazing experience. And like we had date day. Me and my husband had go on date every 2 weeks. And yesterday was floating. That's what we did. Into our own cabins, but yeah, that's what we did. And other services that we have include like an infrared sauna. Okay. Infrared saunas are different than irregular saunas because it doesn't heat up the air around you. It actually heats you up. You know how like when you're on like a cold winter day, but the sun's out so it feels warm?
Yes. Right?
Well, that's actually how infrared rays work. So in our sauna, the temperature is actually not as hot as a regular sauna. And it heats you up from within. So, and it's very beneficial. And again, it's a very releasing experience. It allows you to like really release that's the not fun stuff that happens and you just kind of get stuck in life with obstacles and you're exhausted. And
everything.
Yeah. Everything. It just kind of helps you release and just kind of like, okay, I'm good. Right?
So you sweat in infrared sauna though.
Yeah, you do. Some people don't release. Some people don't get to that point right away, right? Because you start at 30 minutes instead of the hour because you don't want to do too much.
Sure.
So you still sweat, and that's part of the releasing experience. Yeah.
Okay. So
you still sweat.
Well, the air itself is not hot. It's all coming from internal. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Exactly.
Pumping it all out.
You got it. Exactly.
Great. What other services do you have?
So those are our three main ones, but then we have a lot of different practitioners that come in. We have a Reiki practitioner, and Reiki is the practice of changing the energy that's around you. So we all have energy. We are energy. And when you do Reiki, it kind of helps to like make sure everything is flowing properly in your energetic field. And it helps you to kind of feel and align better and reground and center, I guess.
Okay. So is there touch involved in that, or is it?
So she will ask you if you want hands on or hands off, right?
Okay.
So you're okay. If you're okay with hands on, she'll put her hands on like different parts of your body.
But it is not massage.
It's not a massage. It's just the exchange of energy.
Okay.
We also have a Qigong face massage that is a mixture of traditional Chinese acupressure with a face massage with. I don't know. Kim is magic. She has magic hands.
You had me at face massage.
Oh my God.
It is
like she touches different pressure points on your head and scalp and neck. And she just moves the energy. And it is, I don't know how to describe it other than, oh my goodness.
Okay. Yep. That's
amazing.
the selling.
Yeah. She has magic hands. And then we also have a tarot reader that comes in. Amazing. And we have a foot reflexologist as well as he does aura readings. I actually just had mine done yesterday. He's been with us a few months, but I just got it done. And
this is Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler. He reads your aura and he picks up on different things that comes up and he talks you through it, does with a tarot spread. And it's a really cool experience about your aura. Like he brings up different things. Mine was my mental real estate is full. That was my overwhelming message. I'm like,
so having a family and a husband and a business and all those things, that doesn't fill you up, right?
What?
No, obviously.
That's why I went floating.
No, that sounds great. So these services, they take place where?
At Kokoro. The services, so we have other treatment rooms there. So we have our energy healing treatment room that we do all of our fun stuff in.
Okay.
And then Salt Cave. So for the event, like we do have events in the Salt Cave too. Sure. So we'll have like sound baths. So with like singing bowls and in the Salt Cave. Sometimes we'll have yoga in there. Sometimes we'll have we'll do workshops like paint night, and then you go in the Salt Cave while your paint is drying, like you're drying, right? Or your paint is drying. I could say that. Things like that, right? We're always coming up with new workshops, trying to find different things to do in the Salt Cave. I've done chakra workshops. We've done full moon things in there, new moon, all that fun stuff. So it's all happening in the Salt Cave, and those will usually be in the evenings.
Okay, so let's talk about the front of the store. Or the business. If you've ever walked in, there is things to just purchase.
Yeah.
You have an incredible amount of, I want to say, yoga cushions?
We have meditation cushions.
Yeah.
So meditation cushions. That's actually a class that we offer is open meditation class.
Interesting.
But we have meditation cushions. We have crystals. We have oracle cards. We have singing bowls. We have pendulums. We have it all for everybody. So when you are on your spiritual journey to finding yourself and you're going through this, it can be very scary. It can be very like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to turn to. And we help you kind of providing you the tools that might help you kind of further your journey, get clarity. So we sell the meditation cushions because sitting on your butt for a half hour sometimes, it hurts.
We're all getting a little bit older and sitting on a hard floor is not as easy as one might see.
Exactly, right? And but some people don't meditate like that. Some people will meditate other ways, and we kind of try to like have it for everybody. So we have different style of meditation cushions for you to try. And we're not shy to like, hey, let's get you on them and try them out before you buy, right? Like,
that's incredible,
right?
Yeah. Especially for somebody who doesn't know what they're shopping for.
Exactly. So we have different ones, and but we have like just like we have an array of like oracle cards and tarot cards. Well, you could come in and ask us, what's the difference? What am I looking for? Why do I get tarot over oracle?
I would have to ask all of those questions,
right? Just like the different crystals that we have. We have. I don't know. I keep on adding to our stash. We have so many crystals. But like every crystal has different energy, and you might be looking for a specific energy. So you come in, you're like, what am I looking for? And we'll kind of help and guide you to find what you need in store. Right?
Okay.
And crystals are, if you think about it, crystals are like the enlightened form of rocks. It's a rock that has under heat and pressure became a crystal, became something beautiful. Right. And I think that's as humans that's what we're all trying to achieve is like under heat and pressure become like
Absolutely. No, I think that's a really important message to put out there is that, you know, we're all under these stresses and stuff like that, mm-hmm. but look what these stresses can become.
Exactly. Yeah. Everything happens
given the right situation.
Exactly. Everything happens for you, not to you.
So we're just we're coming to the end here. I know 15 minutes goes so fast. Can you tell us how we find you?
How you find me? So we are kokorosaltcave.com. We are located right downtown, right next to Birgit's Cafe, across the road from Milkmaid-ish. kokorosaltcave.com. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Kokoro. Just Google Kokoro Salt Cave. You'll find us. Owen Sound Salt Cave, you'll find us.
The only
one, right?
No, that's great. And I saw the development of your business from the very beginning. Mm-hmm. So we couldn't be happier for you guys to be there.
3 years.
Yeah.
3 years and growing.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. It's been fun.
So thank you, Linda, so much for coming in to speak to us today. We're just coming to the end here. Remember, you can find us on our socials at River District OS and at owensoundriverdistrict.ca for everything that you need. And we have a business directory that'll lead you straight to
Us,
Kokoro. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you later.